GearNetwork.com.
The following is a presentation of the Gear Radio Network.
Oh, hell yeah, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you are listening to the greatest fantasy football podcast known to man. This is the Fantasy Football Bros podcast, and if you like what Chazz and Jay are giving you, give me a hell yeah.
Here we go. Hey, everything on three. Number three. Win on one. Oh, win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win it. Next up. Eyes on three. Everything on three. 1. Everything.
You are now listening to the Fantasy Football Bros podcast.
So smoky.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Fantasy Football Bros podcast. It's your boy.
All I do is win, no matter what.
Chazz, and with me today, I am joined by the no nickname, no nonsense.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Adam Van Houten. Adam, what's up, dog?
Yo, what up? What's going on, guys?
So I know we're a year and a half too late, but I found out, Adam, there's a website that makes a nickname, but you're not allowed to have one now.
No, I don't have one.
So we can't.
No nickname, no nonsense, dude. I can't have one. I literally can't have one.
Yeah. And also joined for the second week in a row, new member of the Fantasy Football Bros, we've got GOOSEZILA.
What is going on? How you guys doing today?
Yes, sir. What's up, buddy?
Not much. I'm good. Thank you for inviting me back. I thought I made enough of a fool for the trade deadline video. I didn't think you guys were going to ever want me back.
I think it went well. I mean, Adam, was that the first time you heard our drop?
I think so.
Let's hear it again. Ready?
For Goose?
Wait for it. Ready?
Love it. I mean, there's no other drop that could be had for this man.
I'm going to throw some shade at myself. I love how for weeks I've been saying I got to make like a Stone Cold Lock of the Week drop. I got to make a Chazz's Player at the start of the week. Adam's, daily value drop. Jay's fuck this guy drop. Nah, bruh. Did I do any of that shit? Nah, bruh. No, I make a Goose drop though.
Of course.
That's a man who's got his priorities straight.
That's what we got to do. What's everybody drinking? I got my, of course, Corona with the amaretto. What you got, Adam?
I got a little bourbon with water and a little splash of lemonade meal. Gives it a little bit of zest to it.
That sounds good.
It's I forget the name of the bourbon that I had. I just grabbed it and I totally forgot I knew you were going to ask me and I tried to remember the name. Can't remember it. Some bourbon. I don't know.
You got?
Cheers, guys.
I got my Circle water bottle again. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag
not yet sponsored.
Goose is right, aren't you?
Not by Circle.
No, not by Circle.
Not yet.
Who do I have? I got Dubby and
We're sponsored by Dubby.
Beef Jerky or Jerky Pro. Beef Jerky.
We're not there yet, but we got Dubby, even though we've gotten the sponsorship and nobody's actually talked about it because we haven't drank it yet. We're not going to lie and pitch it.
I'm not gonna lie. I know we're getting off topic, but the first one I had was kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie, but the second flavor I got was so much better.
Hashtag not sponsored anymore.
Hashtag am sponsored by them, but
they're gonna be like, we need you to send that back, please.
We're just gonna be like, fuck this guy.
Goose, getting off topic. Have you listened to this podcast, bro? I mean, we had a fucking debate. Oh. We got to get your take, Goose. This was a big fucking serious debate we had. What do you do when you finish your cereal and you've got that milk sitting there? What is your next
Here
move?
we go.
What's your next?
It depends. It's one of two things. Either I'm still hungry, so I pour a little bit more cereal, a little bit more milk and eat that, or you drink the milk.
Yeah, but booyah!
Dude, no way, dude. No.
Do you not drink the milk?
You're insane.
No, it goes straight into the drain.
Oh, that's the best part.
Right?
They sell cereal flavored milk.
No, it's not. It's gross.
You're insane.
After you've eaten it's warm. Like, nobody wants to drink warm milk flavored by the
cats.
fucking cereal.
Literally everybody likes warm milk.
Cats like warm milk.
Wasn't that not like the thing we were always told as a kid that puts us to sleep is a nice glass of warm milk?
But wait, to be fair, aren't we trying to wake up when we're eating cereal?
I
just feel bad. I feel better
Debatable.
that
Technically.
the other three fantasy football bros are insane, Goose. So I'm glad I have somebody on my side.
Oh, I'm glad you're
You
glad.
guys are the only ones. You guys can have that. You guys can absolutely have that. I'm okay with it. Dave's okay with it.
And then, of course, running around, maybe she'll make an appearance. We got
Pickles on my pickles.
She's around there. She's around there somewhere.
So we're
She's around there
recording
somewhere.
late, y'all. Actually, technically, happy Thanksgiving, guys. It's Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Yes,
guys.
happy
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
cheers to that, boys.
Yeah,
cheers to that.
cheers to
I'll
the
take,
year. Cheers.
happy Thanksgiving. We're all thankful for each other and this podcast.
Everybody's thankful for something. Maybe we'll give some thanks at the end of the episode. But we're pushing this in late. It almost didn't happen, but that's why we're having this come up so late. So, thank you.
I'm thankful for Saquon Barkley.
All right, moving on.
Same. I have stock in him in one league, and I was really nervous. And then he went off, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm good."
Well,
I scored the most points in the league.
We're going to get to that
in
because
one
we're going
of
to
my
get
leagues,
into our top performers. All right. So we
I
should
love
have
it.
a screen share coming in right now. Your number
Bingo.
one quarterback on the week after he was benched by a lot of teams would be the blonde bomber himself, Trevor Lawrence. With 32 points. That's his highest game of the year by far. Adam, is he back?
It's hard to say. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, though. I think Trevor Lawrence is back. I think he found his stride here in the second half of the season. I think that bye week really helped him,
which is normal for him, actually.
Yeah, I agree. It is. Yeah, I mean, come on, 2 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns as well. Yeah, the kid's back. He's still startable in all fantasy leagues. I know it's tough to sit a guy like that, and if you did sit him, I'm sorry. You see here he got 32 points. I don't feel bad for you if he was on your bench, especially if you were playing against me and you had him on your bench. I thank you for that. But yeah, no, Trevor Lawrence is back, man, and I think he's going to roll the rest of the season. I like it. I love it. Yeah, hit the drop. I love that for sure.
At number 2, we've got well, I don't have the right drop, but it's close enough. I've got
Defending undisputed
Brock Purdy.
Yes, he bounced back very nicely against Tampa Bay.
He needed to.
Had an awesome game. Fantasy owners needed to see it. San Francisco 49ers fans needed to see it, to be honest. Brock Purdy, nice job.
Yeah, good. What are your thoughts on Brock Purdy? We've debated him, Goose. What do you think about Brock?
I'm still not 100% sure about him. I mean, obviously he shows that he's good, but like, let's be real here. He's probably the worst player on San Francisco's offense. He's just surrounded, like, I'm not even joking. He's just surrounded by so much talent that's an easy statement to make.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Goose has got a point. Everybody thought Jimmy G was 100%. A decent quarterback, and when Jimmy G
nobody
left,
thought Jimmy G was a decent quarterback, dude.
People thought Jimmy. He got the team to a Super Bowl. The dude's made Pro Bowls. Everybody thought Jimmy G going to the Raiders. Oh, this could be a big thing. Jimmy G, how'd you do without all the weapons in Kyle Shanahan's system? Okay, thanks, Jimmy G.
I mean, listen, I'm sold on Brock Purdy. I mean, the guy's only thrown 5 interceptions on the season. That's pretty good.
That doesn't impress me. Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw interceptions, so
he's also
he's not playing right now. So
yeah,
exactly.
That's a new thing that I'm like that's grinding my gears. Is like he doesn't throw interception things. I don't fucking care that they don't throw interceptions. Trent Edwards didn't throw interceptions.
I do.
Great.
I don't want my quarterback to throw interceptions. Josh Allen leads the league in interceptions. Like, that sucks for us.
He's also still 7 other categories.
You're 100% right.
The greatest quarterbacks of all time
throw interceptions.
The greatest quarterbacks of all time throw interceptions. Dan Marino, Brett Favre has the most ever. Peyton Manning. You throw interceptions when you throw the ball.
I mean, the last 2 games he's thrown 3 touchdowns. Like, is it because he's safe? I don't know. I mean,
He's better.
I don't think he's that safe. I think he's a decent quarterback. I mean, to shit on him and be like, oh, I don't know if he's that good. Like, I'm not saying he's the greatest quarterback to ever walk the earth, but you got to give him some sort of credit, right?
He's got some credit in my book, but when I watch him, I like watch coaching. I like watching schemes, and I watch Kyle Shanahan scheme this one player. He has 9 other players on the field working their ass off to get this one player open, and then that one player is wide open, and Brock Purdy hits him. I mean, and he's doing his job, right? That's what he's supposed to be doing, and that's the exact. And remind you, everybody, Kyle Shanahan had a fit that they did not draft Mac Jones. So Kyle Shanahan wants a quarterback like Mac Jones. You put Brock Purdy on a different system, that's Mac Jones. And I'm going to stick to that. And once I heard that, that was it. That was signed, sealed, and delivered. Not like against Brock Purdy, just how it's system oriented. Because again, look at fucking Jimmy Garoppolo. The dude is benched for Aiden O'Connell. Are you kidding me? Exactly.
Who?
Aiden O'Connell looks like he would play Derek Carr in a Derek Carr autobiography. So
that's a really fair assessment of Aiden O'Connell.
Same number. They look.
That's crazy.
Hang on.
That's crazy.
Hey, she's there, everybody. You can see her little ears.
Oh,
Hello.
So yeah, that's my take on Brock. Are you gonna try? What do you? We want to get on camera? Come here. Come say hi. Come here. No, you're standing there.
Pickles.
All right. So at number 3, we've got Justin Herbert. With number 4, the recently traded Justin Herbert in our league to the team that I played against. Thanks. Lamar Jackson at 4. Josh Allen.
I got a sound drop for Lamar Jackson. Can I play it real quick?
Go ahead.
Play it.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, boy. Fast as fuck, boy. I love that drop for him, and it's really accurate. I love that. That's fucking funny.
At
That's
5,
so good.
At 5, I got Josh Allen. At 6, I got a sound drop for 6, but it's not as funny as Goose's. At 6, we've got
Hey there, little fella.
Kyler Murray.
Oh,
At
classic.
7, we've got Tommy DeVito. Who?
What?
At 8, we've got
Feels so good.
Justin Fields. At 9, we got
All you need is love.
Jordan Love. All right, enough Beatles. All right, at 10, as always, you got Sam Howell. At 11, we got Goose's boy Jalen Hurts, and at 9, we got say it, Goose. Who's at 12 there? Say it right under Jalen.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Hey, there we go. So, it's funny. We used to say surprises like, yeah, Tommy DeVito in there as being a surprise, but I'll tell you what, Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, and Sam Howell in your top 12 is not a surprise anymore.
No, especially Sam Howell. I love that dude.
Yeah.
He's been in the top 15 all season, and a lot of the times he's been in the top 5, top 10, I love it. Love it.
Me, as somebody who was in one league, in my family league, a Joe Burrow owner, and, yeah, and of course, Joe Burrow there. My backup is Jordan Love. So, I went out there and I was like, I'm gonna make a move for somebody. I was like, maybe I'll make a move for CJ Stroud, right? Because he's on fire, bro. They're only like 10 points apart, like CJ Stroud and Jordan Love. So, like, and everyone's like gushing over Stroud, and Love is like just kind of meh there, right? But they're just close in points, and Sam Howell's got more points than both of them. And so in that league, I was like, maybe I'll find Sam Howell and make a trade. I can't, because Sam Howell's starting for somebody. So it's just like
he is, yeah.
In that league.
What?
Yeah, in this family league, and in our league, Sam Howell's a starter for Eric. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's an interesting fact. So the outlier here is Tommy DeVito, 22 points. Like, he's been balling a little bit. I'm not going to run out and pick him up. I don't recommend starting him. Just the simple fact that he's got no weapons whatsoever, none. Saquon, nothing. So.
I mean, if you're don't have a quarterback in a league, he might be worth the gamble just to sit on a roster spot just in case, but it's not like a, fire sale, go pick him up kind of deal.
Well, for instance, I got Josh Allen coming up on a bye in a couple weeks, so maybe I'll pick up Tommy DeVito. But you know what I did? Just because Adam loves him so much, I went and picked up Desmond Ritter for that week, just because I need
Oh my god! I actually saw that, and I was like, "Come on, this guy's not serious."
I need
Although
some
you did
for
drop.
week
I mean, that's what I did with CJ Stroud after like 3 games. I was just like, yo, this guy is not terrible. So and then I didn't trade him at the deadline, which I'm kind of regretting.
Should have. All right. We're gonna move to wide receivers, and probably to pair with your number 1 quarterback is Calvin Ridley of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then we've got
Parlay Poppy.
He's back. He's back.
I think he is back. He looked great.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley, love it.
He looked great. And then, of course, in the top 10, as always, at number 2, we got Tank Dell. Of course, because why not?
This guy came out of nowhere.
Preseason, he was
out of nowhere.
240 in the preseason. He's the 3rd overall scorer at wide receivers.
Incredible.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's absurd.
I think that means 3rd for the week. I'm sorry, 3rd for the week. In general, that includes quarterbacks.
And you know what sucks too about Calvin Ridley is that I'm in a lot of leagues, and I know you guys are too. He was benched in a lot of leagues this week, and to come out with 31 points and be the top receiver of the week, I'm telling you, Trevor Lawrence is back. Calvin Ridley's back, man.
Well, same thing I said about Trevor Lawrence. He was benched in a lot of leagues, and that's what happens. So at 3, we've got the recently traded in our league to the team I was playing against. Thanks, Joe. Tyreek Hill.
That was a wild. I can't believe he did that.
Wild trade, and they both destroyed me. We got Brandon Ayuk, we got baby boy Keenan Allen, we've got Devontae Adams at 6. Surprising to see him back with 23 points. DJ Moore at 7. Khalil Shakir, who at 8. Amon-Ra St. Brown at 9. DK Metcalf at 10. Darius Slade at 11.
DK, welcome back to the top 10 there, bud.
Right, and Jaden Reed at 12.
Oh my God, it's been an unreal
season. The big surprises there are of course Devontae Adams. I know that's a lie because Tank Dell's not a surprise. Devontae is a little surprise, but of course Khalil
Shakir is the surprise. I think. I mean, did anybody really expect him to go off this week? I didn't.
I don't want to say he.
11% of all people apparently did.
I don't, and I gotta preface this with people because he catches that 81-yard touchdown. Of course, if somebody trips him up,
that's just rostered, not started.
Right. Yeah,
that just means they're on somebody's team.
So my big argument with players like this is if he had that big play, great. Let's not fall in love with it. If he got tripped up after that play and only had 30 yards, he would have 3 catches for 30 yards, right? Like so. That's how you 100%. Just gotta temper it and bring it down, as opposed to somebody like Tyreek Hill had 10 receptions for 46 yards and a tutty. Keenan Allen had 10 receptions for 116 and a tutty. You can't live and die off of those big plays all the time. So I just don't. He probably should be rostered because is there a chance that he overtook Gabe Davis? Maybe, but again, he only had 3 receptions. It's not like he blew Gabe Davis out of the water. Stephon Diggs only had like 4. So, Josh is spreading the ball.
Kincaid seemed to be his target, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in our trade, which is why I was okay with getting rid of Diggs.
You're right. Kincaid seems to be the apple of Josh's eye. So, but to be fair to the receiving core, that's the Jets defense who's got a really good secondary, Sauce Gardner, all that stuff. So, we're actually going against the Eagles this week. The Bills are going against the Eagles this week, who have a secondary that is giving up a lot of points. So, we'll see now what happens. I mean, the Eagles' pass rush is the best in the league, but they get thrown on because the whole game, right? So.
I mean, this honestly I know this isn't a Bills themed everything, but I think this is a make or break week for the Bills. These are the teams you're going to have to beat to win.
Right?
Yeah, we play Philly this week, and that's a test, right? Especially after the Ken Dorsey firing, right? We had Joe Brady come in, and seems like he had the offense firing on all cylinders, which was great, right? I know it's the Jets, and I know they suck, but they have a really good defense. So, and they beat us week 1. So, coming back and being able to put up 30-plus points against them, am I sold? No. Am I going to be sold after this week if we somehow beat Philly? Absolutely.
I wouldn't be because
we also need to put up points.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be sold if we put up 20 points, right? So we'll see what happens this week.
I wouldn't be sold if we beat Philly. I know Philly's 9-1, but we all watched that Monday Night Football game. Philly didn't look good. They didn't.
No, they took a lot of the second half effort from Philadelphia to beat KC.
Honestly, the only thing the only thing that could look good in Philly was DeAndre Swift. Because the passing game was off.
He did look fantastic.
He could not complete a pass to A.J. Brown if his life depended on it. And if it wasn't for that big bomb to Devontae Smith.
Dude, Jalen Hurts, he only threw for like 150 yards the entire game.
Yeah, because it was a DeAndre Swift game, and of course Devontae Smith gets tripped up on the 1 yard line, and here comes the fat asses, and he falls in the and everyone's like, oh, that 1 yard run, fuck them, they're so overrated. I was high on Philly last year. I was high on Jalen Hurts. They are overrated because they can gain 1 yard.
So does that mean, seeing as you're saying is they're overrated, are you saying that KC's being overrated, or they're in some kind of slump?
KC sucks. Like, they don't have a good team. Like they've
been struggling a lot.
They are carried by their quarterback. They are the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
They got a great quarterback, a great tight end.
And then what?
Yeah.
And then what? And like we got
that one defensive player?
Yeah. Well, they got we got about similar defenses. I mean, we might even have the edge because we have Diggs and Kincaid. They have Kelsey and Justin Watson dropping balls.
Mr. What happened to his hands?
So KC is living off of Mahomes' magic, and frankly, so are the Bills. But I said this a couple weeks ago. Every year, Josh Allen and every year Patrick Mahomes get in a funk.
Kermit the Frog here.
In the middle of the season, and they take away, and then come the double-digit weeks, those motherfuckers start figuring it out and tearing it up. It happens every single year. So it's just interesting to see where it goes, because Kansas City sucks, and Philly. I mean, I don't want to say Philly sucks, but they're not. They're overrated. That team did nothing that whole game, and then they got that first brotherly shove, and then all of a sudden they thought they were the greatest team on earth, had a good drive, and then punt it, and then DeAndre Swift ran 2 big runs, and then Devontae Smith got the 40-yard catch, and they had the brotherly shoved, and everyone acts like Philly's good. Like, that's like watching fucking Green Bay Packers versus Dallas Cowboys in the Ice Bowl in 1946. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid, and this is what I want the Bills to do this week. Because it's gonna be happening. It's gonna be a brotherly shove scenario. I want the Bills to, right before the snap of the brotherly shove, for all the defensive linemen to stand up and back away and just give them that for free, and hopefully they fall over and look stupid. And it just like that's all I hope. That's what I hope for. Because they're gonna go. Oh my God! Did you see him lean forward and get the touchdown? What a fucking offense! Good. Get the fucking 1 yard. You're a 6'2" quarterback. You leaned forward and got touchdown. Like, I'm over.
Yeah, Troy Aikman was he was all over the brotherly shove on Monday night.
No offense to your quarterback.
It's just unstoppable. You can't stop it. They've only been stopped like 4 times out of 90 or blah 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 or whatever he said it was. I'm like, oh my God, dude, I don't care. I don't care. Great, you can get a yard. So can anybody else.
Ridiculous. Okay. All right. So back to the running backs. My baby boy now on a new team. We got Saquon Barkley at 30, Jaylen Warren at 25. But again, folks, take it easy. He has a lot of points, 9 receptions for 129 yards, but I think one of them was 85 yards. So you just be careful with him. But he's got a little more production.
That's 9
rush.
rushes for
I'm sorry, it was
129
the
yards.
rush.
He had
So 9 attempts, but one of them was 85 yards. So like that, temper it a little bit. If that was a 15-yard run, he'd have 9 carries for what, 42 yards, like, which is actually not bad. But temper your expectations there. And then, of course, that was against the team against me. And in third place, Jahmyr Gibbs against the team that was against me, of course. And in fourth place, we had Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, Gus Edwards. I just got shot in the ass, Brian Robinson. We had Devin Singletary of what? 2 weeks in a row?
again.
And then
3,
DeAndre Swift.
Is it 2 or 3?
3, it was 2. We had DeAndre Swift.
This will be week 3.
And then James Cook at 10, against me, of course. And then Tony Pollard and Breece Hall. Tony fucking Pollard. I'm back. No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't say that. No, they're a passing offense, dude. Tony Pollard's just not it this year.
No, he's not it. So nothing too surprising in here. I mean, Devin Singletary, but again, like, beware Jalen Warren, beware Breece Hall, guys. Yeah, he's there. It's 18 points, 5 receptions for 50 and a touchdown. Adam, do quick math. He had 10 carries. He had 23 yards. How many yards per carry is that?
Less than 2, I think.
So it's 2.2.
No, I think it's 2 1/3 repeating.
So
just kidding. It's less than 3.
If it's 2.3 yards a carry, that is awful, folks.
Yeah, it's not
absolutely
great.
Awful. I'm worried about Breece Hall, and I've said that for a couple weeks. And again, it's not just throwing shade at you, Adam. I have him in another. So it's
a day. He's getting me points. He didn't help me win this week, but
But you got to remember, Adam. What's one of my rules about starting running backs? Who do you start running backs against?
The Bills.
And who did he play?
The Bills.
He's not going to play the Bills every week, right? So that's what's like. That's where
he's done. He's done playing the Bills for the season.
Yeah. So that's my fear there. So Goose, I take it you're happy with my baby boy.
I'm very happy with it, but again, you take away all those PPR points, and
well, no, I don't talk about taking out PPR points. I just talk about taking out the 85-yard blown play.
I mean, I think he had a few really big plays, didn't he? He had one or two deep.
And that's the thing. He had nothing like that, Goose. And that's a good game. He had 18 touches for 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, that's a good, solid game of there was no flukiness. There was nothing. Like, that is a good, solid running back. Devin Singletary, 22 carries, 24 touches for nearly 120 yards and a touchdown. That's what you look for. Christian McCaffrey, 21 and 5. So 26 touches for 100 yards and a touchdown. That's what you look for.
I mean, also, Christian McCaffrey is one of the 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and him scoring a touchdown.
Except last week. Too soon.
I know. I feel bad he broke the streak, dude. I felt so bad when that happened.
At least he tied it.
He did tie it, yeah, but it would have been nice for him to beat it. He worked very hard the last 2 seasons to do that.
I want to give a shout out here to somebody, to Darrell Henderson here. The guy sitting on his couch. The fucking Rams.
And now he's on waivers now.
The Rams signed this guy. He comes out 13 fantasy points, 11 fantasy points, 5 fantasy points, 13 fantasy points, and the Rams go, "Thanks, bud, you're cut."
Yeah. Oh, they got their guy back. Kyron's back.
And I have him in the Fantasy Football Bros League, and I'm not going to drop him because he played pretty well. So I wonder if someone's going to sign him. Right? That's
the hope.
That's my theory on this. So I'm hanging on to him. So let's move on to tight end, and then it shouldn't be too surprising that the top 2 tight ends are George Kittle and Travis Kelce. Nobody saw that coming.
I sure as hell didn't.
We had a few guys get double digits. We had George Kittle, Travis Kelce, Josh Oliver, who? Stone Smart, who? My guy, David Njoku, Dalton Schultz, and Dalton Kincaid, and Luke Schoonmaker. So, Adam, you had the tight end you traded away, and then your starting tight end's back up in the double digits.
I know. I know. It was a tough week for me at tight end. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It is. I didn't need 3 tight ends on my roster. I still don't even need 2, but
I'm rolling with 2. I got Njoku, who's been on fire. Here, just a little reminder for you guys.
He's been very good.
David
I have him in
Njoku-
my other league. He's been very good.
David Njoku since week 7. 10 points, 17, 12, 11, 12. That is like
That's fine for a tight end. That's great.
Yeah.
And then Goose's boy, Dalton Kincaid, the last few weeks as well has been on fire. He has had there we go. 15, 17, 16, 16, 10. So I mean those guys, start them, fire them up, and
I mean that's also roughly when Knox got hurt. So
he started
absolutely.
just before.
And Knox is set to come back this week or next week or one of the two. And I know they have the bye week in week 13. It doesn't matter. Dalton Kincaid is their guy. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you fucking sure?
Continue to start Dalton Kincaid. Yes, I am very.
I agree with
sure.
the continue to start Dalton Kincaid, but I am not so sure that Sean McDermott's not going to go, oh boy, you're slow and you can't separate and you can't catch the ball. Put him in there. Put him in there. Let's go, because I make great coaching decisions. But you know what? We're not on the we have no right to yell at Sean McDermott right now. Who's hey, they're coming off a win, right?
Yeah. I will say this. I did just double check. Knox is not expected to play this week. He's still on the IR.
Okay, Goose.
Okay, so then he's not going to play this week. The bye week, he'll play in week 14.
Yeah, but hopefully that means they'll start running a double tight end. But I'm not gonna get us sidetracked.
So
we're so close to finishing.
should we?
I know.
Should we start Dawson Knox?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Number 1 kicker of the week, Tyler Bass. Okay, who fucking cares? Let's just see. Let's see who the defense was. Number 1 defense of the week. What?
Oh wow,
New York Giants. That's surprising to me.
I mean, they had didn't they have a bunch of turnovers?
Yeah, they did. But
they did, yeah.
And you had
3 INTs and 3 fumbles.
Bills, Dallas, Miami. Okay, whatever. All right, whatever. There was some surprising there. Fuck Saquon Barkley, right, Goose? Yeah.
No, I love that guy.
I love that guy too. Still the best running back in the NFL, in my opinion. Best overall running back.
CMC might argue that one.
CMC is nowhere. CMC is a great fantasy football running back, but he is nowhere an athletic running back like Saquon Barkley. Nothing. Not even close.
You also forgot about how Lamar Jackson, the greatest running back in the league.
He's too small. He's too small. Lamar's too small. All right, so we're gonna go to my fantasy start of the week. Home. I'm gonna tell you. I was going to pick Dak Prescott, but he's playing Thanksgiving tonight, so you guys aren't gonna have a lot of time to hear this, adjust your rosters and stuff like that. So we're gonna skip Dak, but you heard it here that he's gonna tear it up. I mean, he's playing Washington, right? I think, yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's playing Washington. Look what I believe Tommy DeVito just carved up Washington. So
who?
Yeah, exactly.
Who?
The guy from Goodfellas.
Exactly.
The guy from Goodfellas. So my start of the week this week. And I kind of went down the same route. And I actually want to pull up his stats, too, to show where he's been. I'm going to go with somebody I argued with Adam with a few weeks ago, and Adam didn't realize how good this guy was doing. We're going with Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman Jr., not his dad. His dad has been retired for 20-something years.
Oh, okay.
Don't start Michael Pittman Sr.
Thank you for clarifying that. I would have started the wrong one.
Former running back of Arizona and Tampa. Anyway, so Michael Pittman Jr. since week 5, Adam, that was a long time ago, right?
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Here, go ahead and say it again.
Here, you know what? I'm going to give you Michael Pittman's points. Not for you. I'm not fighting you here. Michael Pittman, how many under double-digit point weeks does Michael Pittman have? Would you think?
0.
He's got one.
Oh, sorry, my
one
bad.
4-point game. But other than that, this guy has scored 23, 13, 16, 10, 19, 18, 18, 14, 16. He's coming off of a bye. Okay? He's coming off a bye week, so he's rested. He was coming off a big week, and now he's got a bye week. Now, Adam, he is playing Tampa Bay. What happened to Tampa Bay's defense last week, Adam?
They got pretty carved up.
Yeah. Who carved them up?
I don't even know who played them, to be honest. I can't remember. I don't even know. Hold on.
Because this is going to make a lot of sense why this is the start of the week.
Yeah. Let me look here.
Yeah. Go ahead and take a look. Ski. Who did Tampa Bay play last week? I'm letting people sweat it out at home. Goose probably already.
Oh, they played San Francisco.
They played San Francisco. What did we just discuss about? What did San Francisco do? What did Brock Purdy do?
He threw to Brandon Ayuk for like 160 yards.
And so now you are walking in with Gardner Minshew, who, I mean, how different is he from Brock Purdy, right? I mean, they're both like late round picks. People like them, right? You know, they're both late round picks.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew has the superior mustache, so.
But that's because Brock Purdy's not old enough to grow one yet.
Fair.
That's also true.
But yeah, so Michael Pittman's already been tearing it up this year, going up against a defense that Brock Purdy just lit up. And Tampa Bay's been pretty known for letting receivers light them up. I'm pretty sure even Stephon Diggs had a big game the week the Bills played him. So, yeah, all signs point to Michael Pittman being your start of the week. So if you're like in a league that I'm in, you know, I toss up between starting Pittman in the flex or starting Amari Cooper in the flex. I'm Pittman all day. So Pittman, get him into your lineup, get into your number 2, if even so. Like Pittman's probably going to finish, you know, in the top 15 of receivers this week. So like just keep that in mind and get Pittman in your lineups everywhere. That is Chazz's start.
I'm fine with it. I like it. I have Pittman. I have stock in Pittman in one of my leagues. Yeah, of course I start him every week.
Again, not his father. Do not start his father.
Do you got him in the Fantasy Bros League?
No, I believe Jay does.
I think Jay does.
Yeah. So, all right, Goose, you got a segment for us or not? I gave you some time to think of one. I know I'm putting you on the spot, bro, because you're filling in. You're gracious backup quarterback here. You're Brock Purdy. You're Brock Purdy.
I'm the Brock Purdy of the Fantasy Bros podcast.
The Aiden O'Connells of the world.
AOC, baby. AOC.
No, actually, I really didn't come up with anything because I remember we were talking. I said I wanted to bring up our trade and talk about that a little bit, but we kind of busted each other's balls during talking about players. So I don't know if we really need to talk about it. If you want, we can.
Fair enough. No, you know what? If you guys, didn't see, it's not, if you're listening, we didn't post it on the audio feed. So obviously we have a YouTube page and all our episodes are up there. But Goose and I did a one-off video, a separate little video on the YouTube about the big trades that we made and how to win and how to think about your trading and stuff like that. So check that out on the YouTube. We'll do that. We'll move over to Adam's daily value.
Yes,
I got it. I guess that was an okay drop, right? That works.
Sure, why not? Whatever. My daily bargain, guys. Don't forget, I'm on FanDuel here. Okay, looking at some daily bargains, and my daily bargain of this week is Kansas City Chief Justin Watson. Okay?
Oh baby,
he's $5,100. Right, last week he had 11 targets. All right. Yeah, I mean, Kansas City's offense doesn't really have anybody, but if Mahomes is going to keep throwing to this guy, he's going to get you some points. Here. Last week he had 16 points, 5 receptions for 53 yards and a touchdown. It's good for 16 points. I look for him to hopefully this week, because he's my pick. Like I said, he's $5,100 on FanDuel in your daily fantasy lineups. If you're looking to save some money on a flex guy, Justin Watson, yeah, let's get it. $5,100. Go ahead, put him in. I'm okay with it.
It's scary because
they play Vegas this week. They don't have that great of a defense. I know it's a division matchup. But yeah, Justin Watson, he's a big-bodied receiver, and I wish they did use him more during the season, but just this past week with 11 targets, love it.
All right.
There it is. There's your daily bargain.
And I'm pretty sure, Goose, you don't do the daily, do you?
I don't. No,
Fair enough.
So not rich enough.
So there's no Dave Stone Cold Lock of the Week because he couldn't make it today and didn't get it in time. That's fine. There's no Jay's fuck that guy. But time to hold some accountability. I believe Jay lost the fuck that guy because he fucked on Tony Pollard and he scored. It's only fair, right?
He did.
But I still say fuck Tony Pollard. Dave, I believe, squeaked out the Lock of the Week, didn't he?
He did. Minnesota didn't handle the Broncos. Obviously, the Broncos won, but they did cover the spread. So that was good on him. He's 3-1 on the season. So
I guess we got to take accountability for one of us here.
Yeah,
Even though he's not here.
accountability too. You know, my daily bargains last week were Mike Gallup and Brandon Cooks, and Dallas didn't really go off last week, so it was.
We're drinking the Kool-Aid after a couple of big weeks.
I know, I really was. Yeah, but I mean, this week's against Washington, so I expect a little bit better. But yeah, daily bargain of the week, Justin Watson.
And I believe
we're gonna ride last week, so
I believe I did well on my start of the week with DeAndre Swift. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, he played fantastic.
So I'm on a good little streak.
Absolutely fantastic.
Four
and cue up the bell toll because I have fantasy graveyard of the week.
Okay, here it comes.
GOOSEZILA. Nope, that wasn't the
Wrong
bell
one.
toll.
Here it is.
Cue it up, guys. Your fantasy graveyard player this week, and probably the rest of the season, Zach Moss. I know he had a fantastic start of the season with Jonathan Taylor on IR, but Jonathan Taylor is the guy. And coming off the bye week, he is 100% healthy, and Zach Moss is going to take a back seat.
He already has.
And he already has, exactly. And that's my point. Is Zach Moss, my fantasy graveyard player this week, don't start him. He's not going to get you any points. Jonathan Taylor is the guy.
Oh, easily. Yep. You got anyone to throw in the graveyard, Goose?
No, but I actually I thought about, you said something about a segment. I kind of came up with an idea. So if whenever he's done, I think I got something I could throw out there.
That's all I
quick.
got. Zach Moss, don't start him. He's okay to be on your bench. I'm borderline drop.
I would
Jonathan Taylor. I would hang on to him only because you never know if an injury is going to creep up on Jonathan Taylor. But for right now, Zach Moss, he's not startable in fantasy football anymore. Moving forward, so.
All right, Goosey, what you got?
Goose, what do you got, man? I'm all set.
So I was trying to sit here thinking, I go, I'm the video game guy. I like video games. I stream over on Twitch at Goosezilla or twitch.tv /Goosezilla.
Oh my God.
So I started,
doesn't even know his own stream.
I know, I'm terrible.
Jesus.
So I started thinking, I was like, how can we bring this into football? So then I thought, notable Madden changes. Okay. So I decided to look up a quick list for week 12 and a couple changes I'm seeing in here. CeeDee Lamb got +1. He's a 95 overall. That's kind of, yeah. Just looking through, Devontae Smith went up. He's an 87 overall now. DeAndre Swift went up 1. Tremaine Edwards went up 1. Just, got to throw out the Buffalo. Kirk Cousin, who... Isn't he done for the season?
He's been out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, he got +1 this week in Madden somehow. Nice. Yeah, those are pretty much the big notable guys that I see in the Madden ratings. Jalen Ramsey, but yeah.
Why am I doing it with my mouth?
And then people losing. Cooper Kupp, Sauce Gardner both went down 1. Those ones are kind of... they were 94, 93 respectively. So I guess that's kind of saw. Von Miller going down a point to an 89 overall.
Ooh. Who's that? Have you ever heard of that guy?
Maybe once or twice.
Is he on a team even?
I you know what? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think he's played since like last Thanksgiving, if I'm correct. DJ Metcalf and Poyer both went down, and they're at 87s as well, which Poyer's been out too, right? Isn't he hurt?
He's been playing.
No,
he's
it's
been playing.
yeah. No, who's hurt?
Micah Hyde's the one.
Hyde's hurt. That's who I'm. Brain fart. I don't even know my own team. Yeah.
Wait,
And Jamal Williams going down to an 81, unless I'm thinking of somebody else.
Oh, wait for it.
Bumbles bounce.
That's the original. That's the original.
Oh, and Jalen
sure
Waddle
is.
going down to an 86. But yeah, that's quick and easy.
You know what that segment for you was, Goose? That was.
Oh man, what? I'm so high right now.
All right. Well, that'll do her. You got anything else to say, Patrick?
Kermit the Frog here.
All right. Thanks, Patrick. You guys got anything to address before we're done here?
No, I had a quick victory lap, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, we skipped that. Go ahead.
We totally skipped victory lap and get dunked on. I didn't have it to get dunked on anyway, so that's totally fine. But my quick victory lap here, one of the surprises of the year, Sam Howell. Victory lap goes out to him, dude. He leads the NFL in passing yards at 3,038, and we're going into week 12 now. I love it for the guy. I really do. It's kind of nice to have somebody who's not your typical Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, those guys who are supposed to be up in this this top spot for the passing yards for the season. And then number 2 is CJ Stroud. I don't think anybody expected a rookie from Houston to come out and be top 2 in the league in passing yards. Because I definitely didn't. I know you guys probably didn't. I know you guys probably didn't expect Sam Howell to be up there either. So my victory lap goes out to those 2 guys who are 1 and 2 respectively in the league as far as passing yards go. So it's good to see. It's good to see a change in the league. Really,
yeah.
It gets boring to see the same guys over and over and over again year after year. Being the top spots and some guys that you don't really ever expect to be up there. So Sam Howell, CJ Stroud, good for you guys. Keep it going. Hopefully you guys can finish 1 and 2.
All right, very well. All right. You got any last words, Goose?
Just shameless self-promotion.
Yes,
that
go
is
for it.
twitch.tv/Goozilla, GOOSEZILA 1L.
And if you're watching on the screen, it's right above his head.
Right here, there. There it is.
There you go.
One day I'll figure that out. I feel like I always mess that up.
All right. So the song of the week, we're ripping into the same one we did last year around this time. That's going to be Adam Sandler, the Thanksgiving song. So turkey for me.
Love it.
Real quick, do any of you eat the cranberry sauce?
No.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. A little cranberry sauce over the turkey. Oh my god, dude! You guys are nuts.
Says the guy who doesn't drink his milk after his cereal.
You guys drink your milk after cereal and the cranberry sauce. You don't put it all over your fucking food. Dude, God.
If you got to put cranberry sauce all over your food, that just means your food wasn't cooked well. That's all I'm going to say.
You doing anything Nashville special?
You're unbelievable.
Any special food?
No, we're going to a buddy's house. Country music superstar Eric Van Houten and I. We went last year. Well, Eric goes every year, but this is my second year. Dude, we got like 3 turkeys, different we got like a buffalo turkey that's just infused with like hot sauce. It's absolutely fantastic. And then of course your deep fried one and your baked one. So, and then all the wives that are gonna get together and cook all the sides and everything. So it's kind of nice. But that's about it. And it's going to be like 65 and sunny tomorrow, so I can't complain.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. I had to throw that in there. But that's about it. What about you guys?
I actually have off for once. Working in a 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 a year industry that I work in, having a holiday off.
Everybody at home?
Yes, just so you all know, male strippers come see me at the body shop Monday through Friday. No, I'm just kidding.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Yes, of course. I got the days wrong. So anyways, I'm going over to the in-laws and I am making my smoked mac and cheese, which I'm excited about.
Oh, beautiful. Love a good mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure the food's good. I know your in-laws know food, so
Oh yeah.
everything is good. I always have a big spread with the whole family. Everybody actually comes to my restaurant and we eat there. And I'll have 3 turkeys this year. We'll have we're going to have a traditional deep fried. We're going to have a traditional roasted, and then we're going to have a not traditional. We're going to have another deep fried one that I'm making just for you, Adam, Nashville style, Nashville turkey.
Love that. Let's get it.
I'm also
How ironic.
Nashville hot turkey, baby.
How ironic. He's having a Buffalo style and you're having a Nashville style. How ironic.
No, that's what we're doing. I know, it's crazy.
And there's a chance that I might actually turn my my traditional deep fried one into like a barbecued turkey and put it on the grill and everything after. Kind of like treat a chicken wing. So because we're gonna have the traditional, roasted one anyway. So other than that, I'm making we got a bunch of pies and cheesecakes. I'm making some cheesy bread. I'm gonna be making some breakfast for the fam. What else was I gonna do? Some deviled eggs, some spicy deviled eggs.
Oh God, I love deviled eggs. Oh, one of my favorite dishes is a deviled egg.
There'll be like 4 gone. I promise you.
Oh, dude, I can eat the whole freaking tray. I swear.
Have it.
Oh, see, we can never get on the same.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? You don't like deviled eggs, Goose? Really?
No, man.
Oh, you're unbelievable. What is your favorite dish? What's your favorite
At Thanksgiving?
What is your favorite side? Because everybody loves the turkey, right? What's your favorite side? And if you say mashed potatoes, I'm gonna fucking slap you.
No, I think I'm gonna have to go with like the green bean casserole.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah,
that's assuming I'm going to the in-laws. If I'm going to the other side of the Lebanese side of my family, it's kibbe, because you can't beat kibbe and grape leaves.
Fuck is kibbe, bro?
It's a Lebanese dish.
Oh, okay,
so it's delicious. It's made with lamb.
We're not going to tell you what it is. It's just
no. It's like lamb and rice, and it's like it gets baked, and it's made into like little weird triangles, and like you have to cut it a certain way. And grape leaves are just rice and there's something else in them. I can't remember. I think it's rice and beef or rice and lamb, and it's rolled in a grape leaf and baked with sauce.
I'd fuck with
interesting. It. Sounds good. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds fantastic. I'm a big stuffy guy. Dressing, if you want to get political. Big stuff. I love stuffing. Okay.
You can make up for the cranberry sauce with that one.
I'm going to be controversial. I hope my mother's not listening to this. I do not like my mother's stuffing, and let me tell you why. And I could be wrong.
That's fucked up.
I could be wrong in this completely, but she puts fucking like nuts in there, like walnuts. Is that weird?
Yeah, walnut. No,
I think it's weird.
It's not weird,
and it's nothing from her.
I love traditional, but
I don't like
that. Sounds. I would fucks with that.
I don't like.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Stuff. I don't like nuts.
I'm a big walnut fan.
I don't like nuts where they shouldn't be. I know this sounds bad, but I don't like.
So on your face.
Yeah. So
not on your face.
I don't want.
I fucked it up.
I don't want them on my salad. Get fuck out of here. No, I don't.
I mean, a salad is just a salad, right? It just has to be lettuce, cucumbers, olives, tomatoes, whatever. Like that's a salad, okay?
And but I guess my side dish choice is, I don't know. You said I can't pick mashed potatoes. That's ridiculous. That's the best one.
I love mashed potatoes too, but like, come on, dude. There's so many sides for Thanksgiving dinner.
I could literally go downstairs and make mashed potatoes in like three minutes. Where you got to just pick something that's a little bit more effort.
I mean, we have the
sweet potato casserole is a better option,
dude. Even like a creamed corn casserole or something like a. You know what I mean? My God.
This is why I became a chef, because if you come over to I'll explain how my family Thanksgiving works. Now I have introduced like the cheesy breads, and I've introduced the deviled eggs, and I've introduced the Nashville turkey and the deep fried turkey and the smoked turkey and all this stuff. Before that, it was all this: your traditional roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, turkey gravy, corn, nothing special, just like corn, and
corn,
sweet potatoes that were doused in butter, and turnip that were cooked and doused in butter, and
turnip.
Yeah, And that's like it.
Yeah,
like it's boring.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, it's boring. I know.
Dude, give me like a cream corn casserole or something with
There's never a casserole like that.
And a green bean casserole. I love that. I mean, your Goose is right. Like, mashed potatoes are easy. Of course, anybody can make mashed potatoes.
If you guys want, here's a chef tip for you guys at home before we end this here. If you want to make a little zip in your mashed potatoes, maybe for Thanksgiving or especially when you're doing like a steak dinner or a beef dinner or something like that, here's your chef pro tip. Add horseradish to your mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
It brightens it up. It gives it a little bit of a kick.
Gives it a little kick. Okay.
And horseradish opens up your senses and it helps everything else taste good. And you could do it with turkey, but especially if you're doing like a beef or a roast or something like that, horseradish and beef goes so well together. So there's your chef tip at home, Chazz.
Chef tip of the week.
So can I counter your chef tip with my own?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, do it.
So
I gotta ask you guys a question.
Go ahead. You can ask first.
No. You go first. And I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
After.
So what I was gonna say is, have you ever had smashed potatoes where it's basically the same thing, just you smash them instead? Bison chip dip.
Okay. Yeah. That's great.
That's perfect.
I mean, all bison dip.
Absolutely.
Okay, so for the non-Buffalo people, all bison chip dip is basically
hell of a good dip.
Sour cream with
there you go.
Onion. So it's like you'd put that makes sense, right? You would put that on your potatoes anyway. So that's
fantastic.
That works out perfect. Good job, Goose. All right.
And my question to you guys, right? And it's a Thanksgiving meal, right? Are you guys okay with your food touching?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all going to the same place.
I'm the same. I love mixing everything together, right? And then you just pour gravy over the top of it all. Right. And then everything's just all mixed together, and you just take a big forkful of just turkey, potatoes, everything you have on your plate, and it's just one big plethora of flavor in your mouth at the same time. I love that. The picky. That's absolutely what she said. I hate the picky people that like, they have like a little corner of turkey, and then they have like mashed potatoes and nothing, and it's separated by like a half an inch of a space on the plate, and they have the biggest plate imaginable with everything on it, but nothing is combined. Fuck that. Put it all together. Give me everything all at once, and I'm going up for seconds. Maybe thirds. Probably thirds.
All right, everybody. There's your Thanksgiving talk. So, all right. Well, Goose. Thank you for being the
thank you for joining us.
Brock Purdy today.
It would have been a lonely 2-man show again. This would have been like 2 weeks in a row that Chazz and I just did it by ourselves.
And you almost didn't make it.
I was here. I just had to wait for my fucking Uber, dude. It's the day before Thanksgiving. Preds played at 8:00. Like it was a busy downtown tonight.
Goose, give us your channel one more time, brother.
That is twitch.tv/GOOSEZILA. That's GOO.
Right there.
SEZILA.
You can't see me pointing, but I'm pointing at it. Right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to point at it. Like my camera angles and everything. It's always weird trying to do. But yeah, go follow me there. I think somebody did follow me from the trade deadline video because I had a new follow, and I'm who the hell is this guy?
Let's go.
Saints joke.
Follow GOOSEZILA. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, all the social medias, Fantasy Football Bros. Like, subscribe, comment. We want to know what you guys put in this week for your dailies, for your lineups, everything. Let us know.
Adam, thank you for joining us. As
yeah,
always,
man.
It's on a streak. It almost was ruined, but you were here.
I'm here.
All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. If you already had it, hopefully it was great. You know what? They're on track. Go Bills. And until then, guys, we will see y'all next time. Peace.
Later, guys.
Bye, everybody.
The preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network.